Fans, our officials tonight are sponsored by the Harrisburg Hilton and their amazing restaurant Adlib. For fine dining and the best wine selection in downtown Harrisburg, check out Adlib Restaurant at the Harrisburg Hilton. Tonight's senior referee is Eduardo Hernandez. Referee, Justin Killen. Assistant referee, Terrence Bull. And fourth official, Brendan Malarkey.
Yep, I got you. I'm on one right now.
It's time to feel the beat! Captain number 85, Lucio! Number 11, Ricardinho! Number 1, Hugo Silva! Wearing number 15, Number 12, David Miller. Number 8, Thiago Freitas. Number 5, Leo. Wearing number 16, Marcus Chantel. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone would now please rise and gentlemen remove cover. First of playing for the visiting Monterrey Flash, the Mexican national anthem.
My accent's back on. Kaylee's got the singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight brought to you by the Outlet Shops in Gettysburg. Tonight our anthem is being sung by soloist David Kramer, a graduate of Camp Hill High School and the Pennsylvania State University. He is Lieutenant Colonel, retired, and an active member of our Army for 23 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Kramer.
Please join me. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the fair feathers spied, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag once stood there. So say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fans, welcome to this MASL broadcast of Harrisburg Heat Soccer. Today, the Harrisburg Heat are at the New Holland Arena at Friedmont Mortgage Field, and they are taking on the Monterrey Flash. The Flash come in undefeated on the season at 5-0. Harrisburg comes in with a 3-3 record. These two teams squared off last night with the Monterrey Flash victory 5-2. Last night there was some confusion on the broadcast as to who got the final goal for the Flash. There are no own goals in the MASL, and so the centering pass by Edgar Flores that went in the net, Edgar Flores, number 28 for the Flash, will get credit for that tally, and that's where we ended last night, 5-2. Harrisburg, of course, is in the middle of a 6-game road stand, or excuse me, a 6-game homestand. And they, so far on this homestand, are 1-2. this game, today's match, they're going to try to even that record up. And then they have 2 home contests left next weekend before they head on the road for 6 straight. So today's match and the remaining 2 matches next week, and we'll get to more detail on that as the broadcast unfolds. These become very crucial matches for the Heat in a team and in a division, in an Eastern division that is very, very high-powered. You have the defending champion Baltimore Blast of the division, the up-and-coming Florida Tropics, and the always difficult Syracuse Silver Knights. So it's getting to be it's early, but it's getting to be crunch time a little bit here, and every match is important, especially in a schedule like this with a 20-game schedule for your Harrisburg Heat. So every match counts, and these matches are going to be even tighter because the division is running so tight. And the competitions we found out last night by Monterrey, their 5-0 record is much deserved. They play very disciplined, they are talented, and they are tough to play against. And the Harrisburg Heat, same thing. And so it's going to be a spirited match today, and definitely an important match for the Harrisburg Heat. As and Monterrey, of course, looks to stay undefeated. They are 2-0 on the road, including last night's contest, and they look to go 3-0 on the road today. Harrisburg, with a record so far of 2-2 at home, looks to go 3-2. Again, Harrisburg has a record of 3-3 heading into the contest today. We'll also give you some scores. The Tropics are in action today. We'll give you updates on that one as well as we are underway here from Fremont Mortgage Field at New Holland Arena. Silva makes the save for the Harrisburg Heat. Torres controls a player down for Monterrey. I think it's Santillan on the far left. Last night, Diego Reynoso was in net for the Flash, and I think the Flash today will elect to go with Juan de Deos Ibarra in the net today, as Santillan tries to gather himself. The Heat will restart things here as Basso sends it all the way down to Ibarra in goal. Vallejo back to Ibarra. 14:25 to go, opening period. Scoreless between the Heat and Monterrey. Ball thrown up by Hugo. Chago controls. Santilla now takes it for Monterrey. Forwarded up the field. Flores has it, centering to Torres. He scores. Make that Gonzalez on the score. So quickly, the Heat trail 1-0.
Goal scored by the Monterrey Flash, number 20, Gonzalez. The assist from number 28, Flores, with 14 minutes to play in the first period.
Flores getting the assist, and that looked much like the ending goal last night. He tried to just center it and have something good happen at the 1-minute mark today of today's contest, as he centers it to Edgar Gonzalez. There's a score, and then just that quickly, Eric Flores, the very dangerous Eric Flores, he scores. And that makes it 2-0.
Goal scored by the Monterrey Flash, number 1, Eric Flores. The assist from number 77, Brian Aguilar. And with 13:52 to play in the first period.
That comes at the 1:08 mark of the first period. So just 8 seconds after the first goal comes the second goal. And so Eric Flores puts Monterrey up 2-0 here early. And they jumped on the Heat early last night and never gave up the lead. And the Heat have yet to lead on the weekend. They will see if they can try to even things up here and regroup after a quick 2-0 lead for Monterrey. Basso controls over to Hugo. Hugo kicks it to the corner. Pardue battling for it in the corner. Kicked out by Garcia. Pichardo in the far wing. Kicks it to the corner. And Aguilar kicks it out of bounds, and he almost threw his hands up in the air as if to say, what am I doing? Chantel to kick it back in for the Heat. DePrima up the boards to Neto. Neto, a shot wide. Thiago controls on the right side. Thiago tried to dribble through 2 defenders and got tripped up, and the referee calls it with 12:53 to go in the opening frame. And Birche will restart for the Heat. He's got a rocket for a shot. You always have to be careful when Birche has his foot near the ball. It has the potential to be a rocket. Now Thiago has it. Back to Birche. Here's a shot. There, we saw that shot right there. Now it hit some flesh and slowed down. That's why, but that was a rocket as well. DePrima. Down to Thiago. Thiago over to DePrima. DePrima, a shot from the top of the circle. No good. And Monterrey trying to work it out. A push by DePrima. And it looked like Luis Ayala fell down. Here comes Monterrey up the field. Gonzalez controls. Vallejo takes it off the board. Sends it back up to Ibarra. Ibarra looking downfield. Gonzalez to Vallejo. Vallejo centering a shot, and it's blocked by some Heat defenders. I think Steven Basso, Defender of the Year, got a piece of himself on that ball. Centillon now controls near midfield. Rolls it back for his teammate. Garcia. Garcia tried to send a left footer in. It's blocked. Goes high in the air, and now Monterrey controls in the Harrisburg end. They get back to their own end to Ibarra. The goalkeeper Ibarra sends it down to the corner. Eric Flores, the very dangerous Eric Flores, down there waiting for it. A whistle in the corner, and it's against. The possession arrow will favor Harrisburg because it's against Monterrey, and Eric Flores couldn't believe it. Basso kicking it back to the keeper. Hugo, back to Basso. Basso in the corner to Neto. Neto. As the ball squirts out to midfield. Basso kicks it back over to Hugo before he checks off. Leo back to Hugo. Hugo try to get up to Lucio. Oh, the ball kicked all the way down, and a shot by Aguilar on Silva, and Silva with the save. Birche controls in the Harrisburg end. Gets it up to his teammate. A shot, score! Ricardinho! There wasn't much net to hit, but what there was, Ricardinho made sure he hit it. It is 2-1 Monterrey. You see Ricardinho got the pass, got upfield, and just caught Ibarra slightly out of position. Could not reach it, put it in the only place he could where Ibarra could not get it. And we have the lead cut in half with 10:26 remaining. Comes at the 4:44 mark of the first period. It is now 2-1. Monterrey's lead cut in half by Ricardinho. It's back to Ibarra. 10 minutes even to go, first frame. In the corner with it. Now a shot by Flores, it goes wide. Ben Pardue controls. Over to Basso. Basso to Chantel. To Hugo, down to Berche. Berche kicks it up to the corner. Looking for Neto. He's dangerous in those corners, man. A shot by Neto blocked. Neto is about as dangerous in the corners as is Eric Flores for Monterrey. Possession arrow favoring Monterrey right here as Farias checks out. And Monterrey makes some player changes on the fly. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Opening quarter. Heat trail 2-1. Foul against the Heat. Looked like it was a push. And Efrain Martinez went flying. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the opening period. Gonzalez in the corner. Working it out to Santilla. Santillan back to the keeper, Ibarra. Ibarra now deep to the corner for Gonzalez on the right corner. Silva, as the ball squirted toward him, was able to get it in his box, and now he controls. Silva rolls it for Leandro. Now to Lucio. Lucio, a shot, blocked. Now controlled by Pardue, he scores! Ben Pardue inside the goalie box. Just did a little spinorama, and boom, it goes past Ibarra. It's a 2-2 game. What a heck of a play by Ben Pardue. Just really heads up and put it directly past the keeper. Lucio Gonzalez being credited with the assist. And that coming at 7:28. I think that's 6:28 of the period. Silva falls on it in his own zone. Inside his goalie box. Ball sent up to Neto. Neto, a shot. Save made by Ibarra. Harrisburg getting much better chances early today than they did last night. Last night there was literally, they found it difficult to move early going in the Monterrey end. And they got some chances in the second, and the chances were a lot better for them in the second. But they only capitalized once in the second last night. Birche has it for the Heat. He sends it around, and it's taken by Ibarra, the goalkeeper, as he makes the save. Garcia controls. Ibarra was being pursued and he's knocked over. And now he is very unhappy with Danny DePrima's run by.
Ball against Monterrey, number 2, tripping.
6:59 to go. Opening frame, we're tied at 2. A lot of action early here. Here's Birche. A shot off the board, and it bounces out to Lucio at midfield. Lucio to Hugo. Back to Lucio. And back to Hugo. Hugo controls in his own zone. Now Lucio kicks it forward, but intercepted by Monterrey. Alejandro Morales today in the lineup. He was not in the lineup last night. As number 28, Edgar Flores, kicks it over. The ball goes out just over the Monterrey bench. 6:14 to go. In the opening frame, we're tied at 2. It's an on-the-field timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to MASL Soccer on the Harrisburg Heat Soccer Network.
My mom just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me. And
thank you for all that you've done over the years.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
thanks for all the support and commitment throughout the years.
For your guidance. Thank you for all your love and support.
Mom, thank you for always taking me to all the games, even though sometimes I know it's an inconvenience.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support.
You know, all your support is always very appreciative, and I love you a lot, and I'm going to continue to play and make you proud.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Love you.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
I love you. Thank you, and I love you.
To all the cast of Soccer Moms.
Thanks for the support and everything that you do.
We really appreciate it, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you again for everything, and thanks to all the moms out there.
Freedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Freedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations.
Welcome back to the New Holland Arena at Fremont Mortgage Field. 6:14 to go. In the opening frame, it is 2-2 between the Heat and the Monterrey Flash. Here's the restart. And Farias gets it over to his teammate, and now gets it deep to Gonzalez. Santilla now controls on the left-hand side. Santilla being pursued by Thiago. Ball goes in the corner. Who wants it? Whoa. Wow, that was a rocket for a shot. And talk about hitting the only space you could hit. That was a beautiful goal by Santilla. By Santillan. Omar Santillan. That was just a great individual effort. He got his left foot on it, and man, that just hit the corner.
Goal scored by number 10.
Trust
Martinez of Monterrey. With 5:46 to play in the first period. It's your Harrisburg Heat 2. The Monterrey Flash 3. Let's
So the Flash taking back that lead. 3-2.
fans prior to each game, the Heat players and coaches host a 1-hour training session for kids.
5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the opening frame, Heat trailing by 1. Leo. Ooh, had his pass blocked. Martinez. He's saying he was pushed down. And now they will restart it in the Harrisburg end. Santillan and Martinez near the ball. Martinez takes a shot. Hugo made a nice save. It's out to Lucio on the fast break. A shot by DePrima. Oh, just to the left of the net, and that easily could have been a goal. Duarte Leo has fallen to the turf, and it looks like another player is down. It's Eric Flores. And now we'll have a restart in the Monterrey end. Worked it up to Flores, now back to Vallejo. Vallejo, over to Ibarra. The keeper, Ibarra, trying to find Baez, couldn't. And now Lucio controls for the Heat. Chantel gonna get over to Hugo, now back over the line as Harrisburg controls, looks to set up in the attack end. Ball kicked back out into the Harrisburg end by Monterrey. Birche over to Chantel. Marco Chantel runs it in the zone. Sends it down the wall, and Ibarra stops it. Looked to play it, but didn't find anything he liked. Now he just rolls it to a defender. Birche got a foot on it. Farias with the ball. He is dangerous there, and oh my gosh. That shot, he looked like he was going to try to bury it with his foot, and then he just took a little bit off of it, and it came in almost like a changeup and got over the head of Silva and into the Harrisburg net to make it 4-2 at the 3:38 mark. Harrisburg looks like they want a timeout to talk about things.
Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or christherealtor4you@gmail.com. From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
So the goal comes at the 12:22 mark of the first, and not out of the opening frame. We already have 6 tallies in the contest. Heat trail 4-2 in the first. Setting it deep. Neto controlling. Santillan. Ricardinho sending it over. Now a stoppage, and Heat will retain possession. 3:26 to go, opening quarter. Lucio takes it to the top. Now loses the ball. Monterrey now controls. Gonzalez. Looks like Garcia was the one that kicked it out. Now Gonzalez had the ball stripped. Some nice movement by the Heat in their own zone. To Basso, to Lucio. And now Monterrey takes it over again. Shot by Flores, just wide. Garcia with the ball. Gets it back to Ibarra. Ibarra sends it in for Aguilar. And Aguilar will check out. Pichardo back in. Setting it deep in is Ibarra. Now Chantel chases in his own zone. Bounces it off the wall. Flores has it now. Edgar Flores kicked it back. Ibarra sends it to the corner for Eric Flores. Eric Flores working against Chantel. Now out to Pichardo. And 55 to go in the opening frame. Ibarra sliding it and sending it up to Flores. Flores, very dangerous in the offensive zone. A lot of dangerous players for Monterrey in that offensive zone. Ayala with it now. Vallejo. Over to Ibarra. Now Vallejo with it. Minute 18 to go. Vallejo. Back to Ibarra. Ibarra sends it to the corner. And the ball squirts out to Hugo. To Lucio. To Birche. Now Vallejo controls it in the Harrisburg end. A shot saved by Hugo. Now Hugo rolls it down for his teammate. Pardue controls in the corner. Now Bigbalatov. Now Lucio controls at midfield. Bigbalatov with it now. He works the left side. A shot. Oh man, that was dangerous. It was an innocent shot when it left his foot. And then it got redirected by someone's foot. And that made it a tricky shot on goal. But nice save by Ibarra. 22 seconds to go in the opening frame. 4-2 Heat trail. Hugo. Up to Pardue. 9 seconds to go opening quarter. Now Lucio controls. Back to Thiago. And that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it is Harrisburg trailing Monterrey 4-2. We'll be back with second period action on the MASL Heat Soccer Network.
Mom, just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
Thank you for all that you've done over the years.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks for all the support and commitment throughout the years.
For your guidance. Thank you for all your love and support.
Mom, thank you for always taking me to all the games, even though sometimes I know it's an inconvenience.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support.
You know, all your support is always very appreciative, and I love you a lot, and I'm going to continue to play and make you proud.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
I love you. Thank you, and I love you.
To all the cast of Soccer Moms.
Thanks for the support and everything that you do.
We really appreciate it, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you again for everything, and thanks to all the moms out there.
Freedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Freedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations. Trusted Property Group helps customers sell their home or purchase a home for investment through superior customer service. Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or christherealtor4you@gmail.com. From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Welcome back to the New Holland Arena at Freedmont Mortgage Field. The Harrisburg Heat taking on the Monterrey Flash. The next home game for the Heat, Friday, December 15th at 7:35. Then Saturday, December 16th, they will finish out the current homestand with kickoff at 7:05. For tickets, 540-4328 or harrisburgheat.com. So the Heat will restart things here to get the second quarter going. Trailing 4-2. Elmo Neto and Farias exchanging some words here before the second quarter starts. Ball kicked into the corner, but goes too far. And Monterrey will start their first possession of the second quarter. Out to Farias, back to Ibarra. And Basso heads it back into the Harrisburg attack end. Thiago controls. Now back to Silva. Oh my gosh, and that goes in the Harrisburg net. And that's a costly one, as the Heat now go down 5-2. I didn't see the last Flash player to touch it. That's who would get credit for the goal. There are no own goals in the MASL. .25 to go. And the Heat trail by 3. Chantel. Back to Hugo, now back to Chantel. Hugo controls. Over to Bikbalatov. A kick off of him, and that almost goes in the net for the Heat. And now Eric Flores gets a rebound down there, and he put it home.
Goal scored by number 1, Eric Flores. And with 14 minutes to play in your second period, it is your Harrisburg Heat 2, the Monterrey Flash 6.
So Eric Flores put that one in, and the Heat looking like they're having some trouble possessing the ball right now.
as well as for post-injury post-operative rehabilitation.
They trail by 4. 14 minutes to go in the second. Lucio kicks it deep. And Ibarra makes a save. Or just grabs the ball out of the air, I should say. With 13:47 to go. Lucio over to Thiago. Back to Lucio. Lucio, a shot! That almost found its way to the net, but Ibarra knocked it over the cage and out of play. 13:39 to go. Ricardinho to restart things. Ricardinho to Lucio. Oh, just over the cage. Nice shot by Lucio. And the Heat still trail by 4. But they are showing as a spirited effort to try to get back in this game. Ball thrown down and headed out of bounds by Ricardinho. As it's restarted, Ibarra controls over to Santillan. Santillan back to Ibarra. Ibarra looking for somebody downfield. Has Gonzalez. Gonzalez controls in the right corner. Pursued by Lucio. Out to Farias and now back to Ibarra. 13:10 to go in the first half. 8 goals so far in the contest. We're not even at halftime yet. Contrast to last night's game, which was pretty low scoring, especially in the first half, as the ball goes errantly over the board and the Heat will take over possession. To Prima, near midfield, to Chantel, back at the yellow line. To Hugo and Chantel. Nice move by Chantel as he runs it out of the zone. Mrs. Bikbalatov with a pass. And now Monterrey controls. Down in the corner. Bikbalatov battling. And Hugo makes a save on Ayala. Hugo throws it down to Ben Pardue. Ben Pardue battling for it. Now kicked back by Monterrey. And Chantel looking to head it. And does so over the back of Gonzalez. And now Monterrey will take possession. 12 minutes to go in the second. He trails by 4. Ibarra to Santillan. Nice work by DePrima, hustling to defend. It's Gonzalez gives it to Santillan. Santillan back to Ibarra. Coming up the way is Aguilar. Aguilar over to Baez. Back to Vallejo, and they'll reset things. Over to Ibarra. Ibarra back to Vallejo. Vallejo sends it into the corner. The referee calling it looks like he's calling a push, or maybe he's going to get ready to hit a blue card. He's going to hit Pardue, it looks like, with a blue card. A blue card for a push, and that'll put the Heat on the penalty kill and the Flash on the power play. see what happens here. Oh, looks like he tripped with almost like a hip check. Ben Pardue will sit in the box for two. Flores centering it to Gonzalez. Actually, that's Martinez, excuse me. Farias back to Martinez. Farias to Flores to Martinez. It was a shot, and it was blocked by Lucio. Now Monterrey able to keep it in. Gonzalez to Flores. Flores back out to Farias. A shot, save. Nice shot by Martinez, nice save by Silva. As Silva throws it down to Thiago. 10:08 to go. Just under a minute to go in the penalty to Pardue. Eric Flores controls in the left corner. Oh, he's trying battling, and then he falls, and then, oh, he looks like he got a spike in the face. And he's on the ground now. Now a blue card shown to Monterrey. They are definitely not liking this call. Edgar Flores will sit. So it'll be even strength for 43 seconds at the 9:52 mark here of the second, with the Heat trailing by 4. So Monterrey not happy with that call. And the Heat start with it now. Basso controls. Hugo tried to pass it, and it hit Flores. Basso the other way, a shot and a save. Now Lucio to Silva. Silva really deep into the attack end now. Ball bounces. Merche tried a shot, but that was blocked by Flores. 5 seconds to go in the Pardue penalty. And then the Heat will have a power play for 1:17. Here comes Pardue out. He hustles off to Neto, get Neto on. Ricardinho to Thiago. Now Hugo to Neto. Shot! Oh, just hit the crossbar for Ricardinho. Neto tries Ricardinho again, and this time Ibarra with a save. 8:38 to go. 46 seconds remain in the penalty to Edgar Flores. Berche on the restart. Shot goes wide. I guess they started things before the whistle. Here we go. A shot by Ricardinho. Too high for the cage. 8:36 to go in the second, with 44 seconds left on the Heat power play. Wow, some battles going on here. Ricardinho and Aguilar. And the possession arrow will favor Monterrey, and Ricardinho not happy at all. Ball goes into the corner. Ricardinho battling Aguilar for it. Harrisburg gets possession. Ricardinho to Thiago. Over to Ricardinho. To Lucio, a shot. Saved by Ibarra. Thiago, a shot. Just wide. Ricardinho, a shot. Blocked. And a trip. Vallejo looked like he fell over a Harrisburg player. And the penalty will expire to Edgar Flores. We're back at even strength. And Monterrey possesses the ball. Garcia controlling. Gets it out, and Thiago intercepts. And looks like they tried to go for the ball, and in doing so, sent Thiago to the deck. And with 7:43 to go, Harrisburg will take possession. Flip back to Lucio. A shot. Blocked. Lucio. Oh, he got taken down by Flores. And those two have some words for each other. When Lucio gets up, 7:30 to go. A little bit more of a chippy contest today than it was last night. Lucio over to Hugo. Back to Lucio. Lucio sends it deep for Neto. Lucio, nice hustle play, kicks it back and ends up getting a shot on goal, but Ibarra makes the save. 6:59 to go. Vallejo, back to Ibarra. Kicked out to midfield. Neto keeps it in. The Harrisburg attack, and Lucio back to Hugo as Harrisburg will try to set up this possession. Basso with it. The reigning MASL Defender of the Year. Hugo kicks it deep. It's into the corner now. A shot by DePrima. That was close. It hit the top crossbar. Now the Heat still have a chance. Neto gets it knocked off the ball. Chantel kicks it back to Hugo, and the Heat will regroup. 6:15 to go. And the opening half is 6-2. The Heat trail Monterrey. Ball set up field. Now Gonzalez controls. Gonzalez to Santillan. Oh no, that's to Lucas Ayala. Ayala had his shot and a save by Hugo. And now Martinez kicks it back to Ibarra. And Monterrey will try to regroup. Ibarra kicks it down. Eric Flores with Burche. Burche got his foot on it and puts it to midfield. Pardue back to Burche. Burche heads it back into the Harrisburg attack end. Ball comes back to Ibarra. And Ibarra gets to touch it. Now he does. And rolls it to his teammate. Vallejo controls on the left side. Now back to Ibarra. 5 minutes even to go in the first half. Flores couldn't control in the corner. And De Silva rolls it out to Ricardinho. Ricardinho to Neto. A shot and just wide as Ibarra. Well, actually, it looks like they have changed keepers now. It looks like now it's Diego Reynoso in there as Ibarra is no longer in the game. So 4 minutes and 37 seconds remains.
When you're ready, Scorch is ready. DJ, let's hit the music.
In period number 2. Heat trailing by 4. We'll see if we can get some scores for you from around the league. I want to remind you that the Orthopedic Institute of Pennsylvania and Arlington Orthopedics Family Care of Pennsylvania. Are you sprained, strained, or broken? Call 24/7 for orthopedic injury care and advice. See an orthopedic specialist. Avoid the way to the ER. Orthopedic urgent care without the drama. Also the medical provider of the Harrisburg Heat. So the Blast play the Tropics today, but that game doesn't start until 3:05. Only other game today in the MASL is the Fury and the Coyotes. Fans, prior to each game, Heat players and coaches host a 1-hour training session for kids, concentrating on different skills required for indoor soccer. Space is limited. Visit harrisburgheat.com for more details or to register. Celebrate your next birthday with the Harrisburg Heat. We have private party rooms for your child to celebrate their birthday with their favorite Heat players. Autograph session, on-field announcement, and voucher for in-house catering company, Savor. Visit our website, harrisburgheat.com, for more details. So coming out of the timeout, Harrisburg still trails by 4. 4 minutes, 37 seconds remains. And Reynoso goes back to the net. Not 100% sure when they switched. I didn't notice the switch, but apparently one was made. And it's 6-2 in favor of Monterrey. Pichardo battling Neto. Neto flipping almost over entirely. And now Harrisburg possesses the ball. Lucio to Hugo. Down the field. And the ball goes over the glass.
Don't forget to join us post-game on the field for a free autograph session with all of your favorite Heat players.
4 minutes and 1 second to go. In the first half, Heat trailing by 4. A centering feed. Chago could not convert. And back at his own net is Silva to Lucio. And Reynoso makes a save. Oh my goodness. Some physical play on the boards there. Referee blows a whistle. And Monterrey will retain possession. Lucio is called for tripping. 3:37 to go first half. Off the wall. Ball goes to Patala. And now a pushing foul called against Basso. And Monterrey will take possession. Lucio trying to get it out. He does. DePrima on the left side. DePrima coming towards center. Now to Basso. Basso to Lucio. Over to DePrima. DePrima back to Hugo. Back to DePrima. DePrima, a shot blocked. DePrima looking to set something up here. Over to Lucio. Lucio. Back to Birche. To Hugo. Now DePrima controls. Back to Hugo. 2:38 to go. First half. DePrima in the left corner. DePrima. Back to Birche. Over to Chantel. Shot deflected harmlessly to the left corner. Another shot. That one finds the net. Reynoso very unhappy with that. I believe the goal will be credited to Ricardinho. If so, it'll be his second of the game. The ball went off of Baez, took a funny bounce, and then went into the net. I believe the last Heat player to touch it was Ricardinho. He got it off the board, sent it off of Baez, yes, and then it goes into the net. So Ricardinho makes it 6-3 with 2:15 to go in the first half. Flores, a shot. Oh, two nice opportunities, but a nice save. I think De Silva got a piece of that to keep it out of the Harrisburg net and keep the lead for Monterrey at 3. So that's a big momentum boost for the Heat on Ricardinho's second goal. Aguilar and Lucio intercepts his pass. Lucio now trying to control to get it out of the Harrisburg zone with 1:36 to go in the first half. Aguilar steals it back. Now to Flores. Santillan now. Now Flores kicks it, save, nice save by Hugo Silva. That's the kind of save that keeps your team in the game. 1:12 to go. Celebrity soccer match coming up at halftime here with your Harrisburg Heat. 1:05 to go. Heat trailed by 3. Now under a minute. Lucio sends it deep. Neto controlling. Oh, and Neto falls and no call. Flores to Farias. Now out to Vallejo. Reynoso to Flores to Vallejo. 18 seconds remains in the first half. Ball sent deep. Eric Flores controls. 8 seconds to go. Farias a shot blocked by Ricardinho. And that'll do it for the first half. At the end of one half of play, it is the visiting Monterrey Flash 6, your Harrisburg Heat 3. We'll have some
Hi, Mom. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
Thank you for all that you've done over the years.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks for all the support and commitment throughout the years.
For your guidance. Thank you for all your love and support.
Mom, thank you for always taking me to all the games, even though sometimes I know it's an inconvenience.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support.
You know, all your support is always very appreciative, and I love you a lot, and I'm going to continue to play and make you proud.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
I love you. Thank you, and I love you.
To all the cast of Soccer Moms,
Thanks for the support and everything that you do.
We really appreciate it, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you again for everything, and thanks to all the moms out there.
Freedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Fremont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations. Trusted Property Group helps customers sell their home or purchase a home for investment through superior customer service. Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or christherealtor4you@gmail.com. From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Welcome back to the halftime show here on the Harrisburg Heat MASL Soccer Network. It is a pleasure to have you along today for our special afternoon contest between your Harrisburg Heat and the Monterrey Flash. We have the celebrity game going on right now. Bunch of local celebrities out there, including Steph Pagliaro, who is the host of the co-host of the morning show on 93.5. She used to do public relations for us here at the Harrisburg Heat under the John Wilsbach regime. She's organized this game in the past, and now she's playing in it. Good for her. We're going to recap some of the scoring from the first half. First goal came from Efrain Martinez at the 143 mark. Well, that goal is from Gonzalez. And now Eric Flores with a goal. The first goal for the Harrisburg Heat came from Ricardinho to make it 2-1. Now Ben Pardew made it 2-2 on his spinorama at the 6:28 mark. This is a beautiful shot from Santillan, just a beautiful individual effort, putting it in the only space he could where Hugo could not get it. Carlos Farias with another good individual effort, just kind of like the change-up goal there, and just over Hugo's head to make it 4-2. Eric Flores then had another goal because it was an own goal, but Eric Flores, I think, was the last player to touch it. And then Flores with another goal there as it goes into the net to make it 6-2. And then Ricardinho, his second of the game on Reynoso. And that made it 6-3, which is where we stand at halftime. Not the only other game today, but one of the games that we really have our eye on is a 3:05 start between the Baltimore Blast and the Tropics. That one is going to be a really impactful contest on the Harrisburg Heat, as we'll take another peek at the standings here quickly. The Eastern Division, the Blast have played 5, they are 4-1. The Tropics have played 6, they are 4-2. The Heat have played 6, they are 3-3. And the Knights have played 6, they are 2-4. So if Harrisburg falls here today, they will go to 3-4 on the season, and the Tropics could potentially go to 5-2 if they beat Baltimore. However, if Baltimore wins that game, that would send the Tropics to 4-3, the Heat to 3-4, and Baltimore would take a stranglehold on the Eastern Division. At 5-1. The celebrity game, of course, going on. Looks like Mr. Delmont got in the game out there. He's quite the soccer player. He does a heck of a job coaching, and he's definitely got some skills out there. He's showing them off. Good job, Mr. Delmont. 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go here at the halftime. And a lot of local celebrities out there, including Allie Lanyon and a couple others. We'll get back into the Heat schedule here. This is game 3. No, this is game... Well, let me pull it up and get you exactly where we are in the Harrisburg Heat schedule. Last night was a 5-2 loss to the same Monterrey Flash last weekend they lost. The Harrisburg Heat lost 7-6 to the Ontario Fury, and an 8-3 win before that to start the homestand. This is game 4 of the homestand today. They'd like to even things up because then they close out the homestand with 2 huge divisional matchups, one with the Syracuse Silver Knights and one with the Baltimore Blast. Then they go 6 straight on the road. They're at the Tropics, at the Silver Knights, at the Blast. And you can't help but think that 5-game stretch there, the last 2 home games and the first 3 where they're all 5 division on the road, 2 at home, 3 on the road, are going to be huge for this club. Then they go to the Rampage, and Cedar Rapids Rampage. Then they go at the Missouri Comets, and then they go at the Blast to close out the trip, and then they come home to take on the Blast January 26th. Tickets for next Friday's game against the Silver Knights at 7:35, and tickets for December 16th, the following night, with the Baltimore Blast, are available at harrisburgheat.com. Then 6 on the road, and then Friday, January 26th, they finally return from the road for the Blast, and then they have another one at home on the 27th against the Tropics. And those will be 2 huge home contests for the Harrisburg Heat, because then only 5 more contests remain in the season. That would be 3 on the road, 2 at home, and the final 2 at home are division contests. Well, the last 4 or 5 are all division contests. So, anyway, interesting stuff schedule-wise for your Harrisburg Heat. We'll take another break during the halftime show, and we'll be back with second half action on the MASL Harrisburg Heat Soccer Network.
Hi, Mom. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
Thank you for all that you've done over the years.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks for all the support and commitment throughout the years.
For your guidance. Thank you for all your love and support.
Mom, thank you for always taking me to all the games, even though sometimes I know it's an inconvenience.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support.
You know, all your support is always very appreciative, and I love you a lot, and I'm going to continue to play and make you proud.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
I love you.
Thank you, and I love you.
To all the cast of Soccer Moms,
Thanks for the support and everything that you do.
I really appreciate it, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you again for everything, and thanks to all the moms out there.
Freedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Freedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations. Trusted Property Group helps customers sell their home or purchase a home for investment through superior customer service. Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or ChrisTheRealtor4You at gmail.com. From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Welcome back to the second half of Harrisburg Heat Soccer as the visiting Monterrey Flash lead at halftime 6-3 over your Harrisburg Heat. Again, an important game in terms of the standings, just getting started. Right now on the schedule is the Florida Tropics and the Baltimore Blast. That is a game Heat fans will have their eye on. We'll try to get you an update before our broadcast ends. We're just about ready for second half action here at Fremont Mortgage Field at New Holland Arena. The Flash will kick it in to start the second half. And they kick it in with Baez. Santillan down in the corner. And De Silva with a save. Throws it down, and Santillan, the closest player to it. Neto will battle him for it. And it looks like Ibarra is back in net for Monterrey. They lead 6-3. Chago and Ricardinho near the ball on the restart. It'll be Chago kicking it to Ricardinho. A shot blocked. Nice block by Efrain Martinez. And the score remains 6-3. Kicks it over. Shot by Lucio just over the cage. And harmlessly out of play, but that could have been very dangerous. And brought the Heat to back within 2. 14:39 to play in period number 3. Heat trail by 3. Ricardinho, a shot, blocked. Santillan kicks it out. Silva controls. Nice ball handling by Silva there. Oh, Ricardinho falls. Shot just wide. Neto hits the ball in his head. A shot deflected and just wide. Chago out to Lucio. Lucio, the Heat, very much on the attack here early in the second half. Ball blocked and out of play. Heat retained possession. Basso. It's a Ricardinho, a shot. Back to Basso. Now to Ricardinho. Over to Lucio. Chago. Oh, almost intercepted. Chago still controls. Back to Lucio in his own end, and they'll reset. 13:43 to go in the third. The Heat trail by 3. DePrima back to Hugo, over to Lucio. Lucio back to Hugo, back to Lucio. Oh, try to get it over to Berche, but intercepted by Monterrey. Now Monterrey has possession. Vallejo with it to Santillan. Santillan over to Ibarra. Ibarra kicks it down. Kind of a light shot on net there. Ibarra kicks it out. A shot by Flores blocked by DePrima. Not sure if Ibarra got injured or hurt. He was on the bench with a coat on as they kick it back into play. A shot harmlessly past Hugo. Pichardo Out to center. Now deep into Flores. Back out to Pichardo as he gets it over to Ibarra. So maybe Ibarra just wasn't feeling well, or now he is, or he was hurt. And now he felt better after halftime. Not sure what was going on there. But he's back in the game for this second half. I don't think it was a situation where his play warranted him to be taken out. Maybe they took him out just to spark the other team for a second, then put him back in. I'm just speculating, and I shouldn't. Possession arrow favors Monterrey after a Heat foul. Ibarra controls at his own end. Now to Farias, and Farias loses it to Ricardinho. Ball booted, trying to set up Ben Pardew in the corner, but it didn't work as the ball went over the glass. .11:43 remaining in the third. Thiago possesses the ball for the Heat. Now to Farias. Farias kicks it over. Thiago falls in a battle with Pichardo, and the Heat retain possession. Pichardo called for the push. 11:18 remaining. Thiago over to Basso. Now to Lucio. Thiago with it. Thiago back to Lucio. Back to Hugo and Lucio at midfield now. The Heat trying to set up the offense. Basso controls. Now to Neto. Neto leaves for Basso. Nice pass. Farias skies one to try to get out of the zone. It didn't work. And Basso and the Heat retain possession. Lucio and Hugo passing back and forth now to Berche. Berche, a shot just over the cage of Monterrey. 10:19 to go in the third. Heat trail by 3. Fans, celebrate your birthday with the Harrisburg Heat. We have private party rooms for your child to celebrate their birthday with their favorite Heat players. Autograph session, on-field announcement, and voucher for in-house catering company Savor. Visit our website, harrisburgheat.com, for more details. Ricardinho out to Thiago. Out of Berche. Thiago controls on the left side. Working it in for a shot. It's blocked by Santillan. Gonzalez is tripped up, and he wants a call from the referee. I think he's going to get it, saying that Berche dragged him down. I think they wanted a power play, but not going to get it. Instead, they just keep possession after the foul. 9:45 remaining third quarter. Heat trail by 3. Trying to bounce it off the boards. In comes Martinez. Oh, he had a chance to score. Baez follows up a beautiful shot, and he scores. That makes it 7-3. With 9:32 to go. So Martinez came through the box, had a chance, but it was stopped. Or he shot it wide, then off the board. Baez came in on the follow, and I don't think Martinez ever got a shot off, but that Baez with a really pretty shot to roof it to make it 7-3. And that puts the Heat in a hole they don't want to be in right now. Neto controls in the corner to DePrima. DePrima's shot blocked. Lucio. Controls the ball at midfield. Trying to get around Flores. Flores wasn't fooled. Now they battle for the ball along the midfield board. Vallejo deep in his own end. Ibarra kicks it to Santillan, who gets it out. Basso heads it back to Hugo. Hugo looking for a way to play the ball. Does to Chantel, and Chantel right back to Hugo. Now to Thiago. Back to Hugo. Hugo's so good at setting up the play. Thiago controlling to Neto. Neto trying to set up a pass, but instead it goes all the way back out to Hugo. And Marco Chantel controls. To Basso. Back to Hugo at midfield. Hugo handles the ball very well with his feet. He's a good dribbler. As Thiago tried a shot, but it was blocked in deep in the Monterrey end. 7:45 remains. We trail by 4 now in the third. Ball deflected into the corner on the Chantel shot. Now back up comes Flores. Flores sends it back. Neto gets it. Neto back to Basso, to Hugo. To midfield to DePrima, who tries to head it. Santillan kicks it way down deep into the attack end for Monterrey. Gonzalez is stopped by Lucio. And now Ricardinho back the other way. Oh, and he is hit from behind by Gonzalez and falls. And it looks like Harrisburg will retain possession after the push. 7:05 remaining in the third period. Gonzalez's shot, no good. A rebound and a shot, still no good. As the ball squirts out to midfield, and Garcia lying on the field. 6:57 to go in the third, and Monterrey retains possession. Ibarra getting it over to Garcia. Garcia down deep for Martinez. Martinez trying to play it off the wall, and he is taken to the ground, no call. And Lucio looking to set up the offense. Lucio down deep into Pardew. A shot, and that ball goes well out of play. But another rocket by Birche. So a TV timeout with 6:31 to go in the third period of play. Harrisburg Heat trail by 4. We'll take a break on the MASL Harrisburg Heat Soccer Network.
Mom, just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
Thank you for all that you've done over the years.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks for all the support and commitment throughout the years.
For your guidance. Thank you for all your love and support.
Mom, thank you for always taking me to all the games, even though sometimes I know it's an inconvenience.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support.
You know, all your support is always very appreciative, and I love you a lot, and I'm going to continue to play and make you proud.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
I love you.
Thank you, and I love you.
To all the cast of Soccer Moms,
Thanks for the support and everything that you do.
We really appreciate it, and we'll see you this weekend.
thank you again for everything, and thanks to all the moms out there.
Welcome back to New Holland Arena at Fremont Mortgage Field. The Harrisburg Heat trailed by 4, 6:31 to go in the third period of play. Ricardinho, 2 goals for the Heat tonight. Ben Pardo, the third Heat goal. Goals tonight for Monterrey from Edgar Gonzalez, Eric Flores. Santillan had a beautiful goal. Carlos Farias, Eric Flores, his second, and also one from Baez. And there was an own goal who I'm not sure gets the credit for that one. But that's where we stand at 7-3. Martinez falls. A shot, and the ball ends up in the Harrisburg Heat net, but I think there was a call made before the shot with 6:21 remaining. In fact, there's going to be a penalty by Marcos Chantel. He's going to sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes. This will be a huge power play for Monterrey as they lead by 4 already, trying to add to that 4-goal lead. Martinez from the top of the key cannot get the kick off. Back to Ibarra. Gonzalez controls. Farias to Flores. Into Gonzalez. Back to Flores. To Farias. Back to Flores. Farias. Over to Martinez. Down deep into Gonzalez. Back to Martinez. To Farias. The Heat putting some pressure on now. And now get it out of the zone. Here they come shorthanded. To Prima. And Monterrey retains, or gets back possession, I should say. 5:25 to go. A minute left in the power play for Monterrey. Martinez to Gonzalez in the corner. Back out to Farias. Farias, a shot from the top of the key, goes wide. Now Martinez battling with it. Or I should say battling for it with Chago. And a blue card shown to Martinez. So that cuts their power play short. And for 43 seconds, we'll have even strength and then a Harrisburg power play as Martinez will be in the box for the Flash. As Basso restarts it. To Hugo, now over to Lucio. Basso, back to Lucio. The Heat trying to get something going here. They trail by 4 goals. Lucio takes it off the bounce off the boards. Now here comes Monterrey the other way. A shot! Nice save, a fingertip save by Hugo on Edgar Flores. Edgar Flores, who had the final goal last night. Seven to 3, the Heat trail. They have a power play with 1:08 remaining on it. Chago. Over to Lucio. To Neto. Back to Lucio. To Chago. Hugo comes into the attack end. Hugo looked like he wanted to take a shot there. Bounce off the boards to Neto. Neto, a shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Elmo Neto brings the Heat to within 3. It's now 7-4. 3:44 to go in the third. Nice second effort by Neto. He gets the first shot denied by Ibarra, and then Ibarra is on the ground. Neto roofs it with the left foot and puts it past Ibarra. Very impressive goal by Elmo Neto.
Your Harrisburg Heat goal scored by number 75, Neto.
The twine was just begging for him to tickle me, Elmo.
Let's go, Heat! Let's go, Heat!
Hugo controls in his own zone. Thiago back to Chantel. And Chantel, oh, you can tell he's disappointed in himself for that one as it goes. Possession goes back to Monterrey as the ball flipped over the boards. 3:13 to go in the third. Harrisburg trying to make it interesting, trailing by 3 after the goal by Neto that cut it to 3. Farias over to Martinez. Farias, a shot! Nice save! It was even deflected, and De Silva still made the save. That's the kind of save that keeps your team in a game. 7-4 is your score. Harrisburg trailing by 3. 2:48 to go in this third period. Oh my gosh, some really chippy play out there now. Thiago really battling against Monterrey. These two games have almost had like a playoff-like atmosphere to them. These teams that are going at it are just that good. They're two heavyweights in the league battling it out here as the ball goes to midfield. Basso gets it back to Hugo. Kept in by Monterrey. Garcia controls on the right side. Garcia looking to set something up here. Garcia over to his teammate Martinez. A shot blocked by Lucio. Neto battling for it. Neto did not like what was happening to him there in terms of the physicality. Pointed to the referee, and now he's down tying his shoe.
Let's make some noise, Harrisburg!
As some discussion goes on with the official, the Heat will have possession. Lucio sends it deep into the corner. Neto has it, and official blows that dead. Monterrey takes possession. 1:40 to go in the third. I guess Neto got called for a handball there, apparently. 1:27 to go in the third. Heat trailed by 3. Ibarra trying to set up his team in the offensive zone. Shot just wide. Lucio off his leg and into the arms of Hugo with 1:10 remaining in the third. 7-4. The Heat are trailing right now, but to Monterrey. Thiago over to Hugo, under a minute remaining. 53 seconds to go. Chantel now controls. To Hugo in midfield. It'd be big if the Heat could get a goal here before the third quarter expires. Shot by Chantel off the board. And it didn't find anybody. Back out to Silva. Now to Basso. To Thiago. Thiago. Under 30 seconds remains. A shot just wide by Ricardinho. 18 seconds. Basso with the ball. Freitas. Thiago over to Ricardinho. 7 seconds remains. Chantel into the corner for DePrima. Or Pardew, excuse me. Pardew can't make anything of it, and that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. At the end of 3, it is 7-4 Monterrey over Harrisburg. We'll be back with 4th period action on the Harrisburg Heat MASL Soccer Network.
Freedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Freedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations. Trusted Property Group helps customers sell their home or purchase a home for investment through superior customer service. Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or christherealtor4you@gmail.com. From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Heat fans, don't forget we are home December 15th at 7:35 p.m. And in that contest, your Heat will be taking on the Syracuse Silver Knights. And then the next night, Saturday, December 16th at 7:05, they are home for the Baltimore Blast. Get your tickets, HarrisburgHeat.com. The Heat have 15 minutes to make up 3 goals and try to tie this game and send it to overtime, or to get 4 goals and win it in regulation. We will see how it looks here for the Heat. A fresh 15 on the clock. And they will have their chance now to get back in this game. Ball goes down the side and over the wall with 14:49 to go. And it looks like Reynoso is back in the game. I guess what they're maybe doing is when they switch ends, Ibarra is in on one end and Reynoso is in on the other end. That's maybe how they're alternating the keeper duties today, apparently. It's working. They're up 7-4. The Heat have something to say about that here, though, in the final frame. Neto, a shot. Or no, he tried to center it. And Ricardinho could not get his foot on the ball, a solid foot on the ball, to put it toward a shot. 14:10 to go. Ball to Neto in front. Neto already has one, looking for more. The lone scorers for either team, Baez for Monterrey and Neto for Harrisburg in the third frame. Oh, very nice shot by Neto there after a beautiful pass. And then he gets hit in the face and falls. But that was very close. If it wasn't for one of the defenders for Monterrey standing in the crease, that ball would have gone in. .13:45 remains. Neto almost had his second goal right there. And there are some tempers flaring up down on that field right now, I'll tell you. Lucio has a very important restart and wants to take a timeout to talk about said restart before taking the shot. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Harrisburg Heat Soccer on the MASL Soccer Network.
Friedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Friedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations. Trusted Property Group helps customers sell their home or purchase a home for investment through superior customer service. Founded in 2004, Dacio Office Solutions is a locally owned, authorized Toshiba copier dealership with offices located all over central Pennsylvania. To be successful like the Heat, you need teamwork. To be successful in real estate, you need Chris Timmons of Team Pete Realty. If you are buying, selling, or investing, Chris offers the knowledge, experience, and marketing strategies to assure success. Call Chris today at 717-585-4526 or christherealtor4you@gmail.com.
Welcome back to the Friedmont Mortgage Field at the New Holland Arena. Key restart here for Lucio and the Heat. Berche on the field, Basso, Ricardinho, Neto, and Lucio. Berche sent it up, an errant pass. And now Hugo will reset things for the Heat. Lucio. Over to Ricardinho. No, that was Chago, excuse me. Now Basso controls. Basso. Back to Hugo. Monterrey so good defensively. And Vallejo ran right into Basso there. That really looked like it was incidental. I don't think Basso
From
tried
Times
that.
Square
It was
to
a
your local
really,
community, from local sports to
really
internet.
hard hit. Vallejo very angry, but I really don't think Basso was trying to hurt him there. Basso even looked at him and it was just kind of like, okay, what are you upset about? I mean, now Vallejo, if he just kind of like, it seemed like he may have lost track where he was on the field and didn't see Basso there. Anyway, the referee shows Basso the penalty box, and the reigning MASL Defender of the Year will sit for 2 minutes with 13:16 to go in the contest. This would be very big for Monterrey if they get a goal here. Ball worked around. Farias back at his own end to reorganize with 12:55 to go in regulation. Ball sent in, now Farias back at midfield. Over to Flores. Back to Farias. To Flores on the left side. Flores. In deep to Edgar Flores. Now back to Farias. Farias over to Eric Flores. Eric Flores at the top of the key, a shot, and that finds its way to the net. The very dangerous Eric Flores with his third of the game. Oh, I guess Santillan is going to get credit for tipping that. Yeah, okay, so no hat trick there as Santillan gets credit for the goal. That's his second. So Eric Flores and Santillan both with 2 goals each. And it's 8-4. The Heat now trail. Reynoso out to Garcia. Eric Flores trying to receive that pass and then went down in pain before he could get it. And I guess a tripping call against Harrisburg. Reynoso sends it in deep. Headed out of bounds by Aguilar. Oh, a shot. Or, excuse me, a kick off of number 10. Efren Martinez goes out of bounds. 11:48 to go. Gonzaga. Lucio sending it down the field. And possession arrow will favor Monterrey. Down to Eric Flores. Flores works it around. "11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. $11:05 to go now. 8-4, Harrisburg in the lead. Or, excuse me, trailing Monterrey. A push against Harrisburg.
Let's go, Harrisburg!
And Monterrey possesses with 11:04 to go in regulation, leading by 4. Ball into the corner. Gonzalez. Lucio picks his pocket. And the Heat now possess the ball. Ball sent back. Deep into the Monterrey end where Baez controls. Back to his keeper, Reynoso. Back to Baez. Back to Reynoso again. Ball goes off of Lucio and out of bounds, and Monterrey will retain possession in the Harrisburg zone. 10:24 to go. Monterrey by 4. A shot, nice save by Hugo, and the ball escapes into the center, but Lucio is able to kick it out into the center of the goal crease. That was dangerous. The always dangerous Edgar Flores. Down low there. Gonzalez with it now. To Flores. Vallejo with it. Ball in the corner now. Lucio. And Hugo kicks it, but it goes way out. With 9:44 remaining in the 4th period. That sets up a very lucrative chance on the restart here for Monterrey. A pass to the wing, a shot is way too high by Gonzalez. And Harrisburg will restart it at its own end. Basso has a man open on the wing. A shot. He scores! Steven Basso, the MASL Defender of the Year, left foot. Left foot's one into the upper corner of the crease, and the Heat trail by 3. The Heat had numbers down the field. He had Neto on the wing, could have passed it, decided to keep it himself, and put it in the upper left or the upper right corner off of his left foot. It's 8-5. And the Heat are within striking distance with 9:24 to go. Ball in Neto. Neto had it stolen away. Ball kicks out back to Silva. David Miller out to Chantel. Vallejo controls a shot, a slow roller, and saved by Silva. 8:41 to go in regulation. Neto. Ricardinho pursuing, and now Baez brings it the other way from Monterrey. Baez over to Gonzalez. Neto sticks a leg out. Oh, a nice shot by Gonzalez. Whistle had blown. And Neto wanting to know why he drew a whistle. Now a dangerous restart for Monterrey in the Harrisburg end. 8:21 to go. And before they restart it, they will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 8:21 to go in regulation. Harrisburg trails by 3 to Monterrey on the MASL Heat Soccer Network.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions. Friedmont Mortgage helps you minimize stress in the home purchase process and helps you make the absolute right decision. Friedmont Mortgage has set the standard for trust, honesty, and integrity in the industry for nearly 2 decades. As one of the oldest licensed mortgage firms in the Mid-Atlantic area, they have the experience and the reputation to assist homeowners and home buyers in a variety of situations.
8:21 to play in the fourth period. Your Harrisburg Heat 5, the Monterrey Flash 8. Harrisburg, let's make some noise!
Welcome back to Harrisburg Heat Soccer at the New Holland Arena at Friedmont Mortgage Field. A very key restart right now for Monterrey. They get it to the corner where De Silva gets his hands on it, and that'll end that threat. Chantel controls. To Hugo, back to Thiago, now back to Hugo as he works his way through some defenders. A nice pass to Neto, a shot just off the crossbar. And a ball sent back out of the zone, and the officials will now try to sort things out here.
Team boarding against Monterrey.
Boarding against Monterrey, and they're going to call it a team. Call against the team, not just one individual player. So Thiago now off a restart. Reynoso a kick save and a beauty. 7:44 to go. Reynoso puts it on the floor for himself. Shot to the corner. Farias is there. A shot by Flores, just wide. Ricardinho the other way now. Lucio controls. 7:20 to go. Birche shot off the boards to Ricardinho. Ricardinho off the boards. Leo tried to get a shot off. Now Ricardinho, a shot, no, it's wide. And Gonzalez is on the field writhing in pain.
Ball against the Harrisburg Heat. Number 75. That is the third foul of the half against Almonetta.
They are looking for medical attention from the Monterrey bench and the training staff out onto the field for Gonzalez. Certainly hope he's all right.
For next Friday's game, the Harrisburg Heat are offering $5 gold seat tickets for next Friday. The code is SNOWY, S-N-O-W-Y. Code is SNOWY for next Friday. $5 gold seats for next Friday's game.
Sprained, strained, or broken? Call 24/7 for orthopedic injury care and advice. See an orthopedic specialist. Avoid the wait of the ER, orthopedic urgent care without the drama. Also a proud medical provider of the Harrisburg Heat. Dreyer Physical Therapy Institute is proud to offer modern treatment services for many musculoskeletal disorders and diseases, as well as for post-injury, post-operative rehabilitation. We lead the industry by faithfully upholding our patient care promise. We ensure access to services within 24 hours of patients receiving referrals, and we work with all insurance plans. If you need the very best products and service and office documents, call Dacio. They service all of the central Pennsylvania region and have earned a reputation so strong that we made them the official copier of the Harrisburg Heat. 7:08 to go in regulation. Heat trailed by 3. Martinez. Back to Reynoso. A header by Lucio, and Monterrey still controls. Garcia looking for Flores, and found him, and he got a goal.
Goal scored by Monterrey's number 28, Edgar Flores. The assist by number
Edgar Flores on the goal, and nice, that goal was a lot by Garcia as he ran the field and then found him at the last second, and they put it past Hugo to regain a 4-goal lead with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. This Monterrey club 6 minutes and 35 seconds away with coming up with 2 big victories and remaining undefeated on the season. They would be 6-0 if they hang on here The Heat would fall to 3-4. Heat will try to work something in the offensive zone. Now Monterrey out with it. Trying to check on a score for you here. Basso controls for the Heat. The Blast lead the Tropics 3-0. 8 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the second. The Blast leading the Tropics 3-0. So the Blast could potentially take a stranglehold on the standings in the East Division if the results in all the games hold right now. Hugo trying to be very aggressive. Few feet into the offensive zone there and then took out a player. And it's a penalty against the Heat with 5:03 to go. So the penalty is to De Silva, but number 17 will serve it. Edgar Godoy to serve the penalty with 4:55 to go. Monterrey could try to add to its 4-goal lead here. Farias there on the power play for another minute 40. Santillan out to Flores. A shot by Gonzalez didn't make it through. Flores controls. Back to Farias. A minute 23 on the power play. 4:22 remaining in the contest. A shot, save Silva. Oh, nice. Lucio takes it the other way, shorthanded for the Heat. Now Monterrey gets possession back. Basso kicks it deep, too deep, as it goes over the glass with an even 4 minutes to go. 57 seconds remains of the power play for Monterrey as they lead by 4. Monterrey. Looking to add to their 4-goal lead. 36 seconds to go on the power play. A shot saved by Silva. Basso kicks it down. And Reynoso controls. 25 seconds remains on the power play. 3:23 to go in the contest. 15 seconds on the power play. Gonzalez's shot blocked. Nice block by Ricardinho. Heads out by Ricardinho to Prima. Now midfield, now Ricardinho with it. Leaves it for De Prima. Lucio. And the Heat wants a timeout. Penalty has been killed. The Heat wanted a timeout, but I think the question is, do they have a timeout left? And I think they're going to say that they don't have any timeouts remaining. But they trail by 4. Now they send Godoy back to the penalty box.
Penalty against Harrisburg.
Now they're explaining it to Lester Felician and Gino DeFlorio, the penalty. I think they're going to call a penalty on the Heat for not having a timeout and calling a timeout. And here's the restart. And a score by Farias. Carlos Farias on the score. A legal timeout was the penalty. But it matters little as it's now 10-5.
Score with 2:49 to play in the final period is now your Harrisburg Heat 5, the Monterrey Flash 10.
And the Heat bring on an extra attacker now, trailing 10-5. Lucio over to the extra attacker, I believe is Chago. 2:33 in the left to go in the contest. The Heat, a shot by Neto just outside the goal box, and it goes wide and out of play. Heat retained possession as it went off a Monterrey player. 2:20, a shot by Ricardinho, well above the Monterrey cage. And with 2:19 to go, Heat trailed by 5. Reynoso finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Flores. And now it's just a simple game of keep away for Monterrey as they lead by 5. Hugo back in the game for the Heat. Minute 45 to go. Chago comes down over to Berche, off the boards, and Monterrey gets possession back. Minute 30 to go. Flores, a shot, save made by Hugo. Ball rolls into the corner, minute 5 to go. 10-5 is your score. .48 seconds to go. 43 seconds to go.
All right, Harrisburg, let's finish strong. Let's go, Heat. Let's go.
30 seconds and down by 5.
Let's
Lucio looking for one here. Couldn't get it past the defender. Basso, a shot, no good. Another shot, saved by Reynoso. 14 seconds remain. Chantella's shot, rockets it over the Monterrey cage. Reynoso demonstratively upset with some of his teammates here with 11 seconds to go. I guess he's not wanting any extra goals to go against his goals against average. Another look at assist another for his teammate. Flores has it. Eric Flores, 5 seconds to go in the corner. 3 seconds, 2, and that'll do it. The Harrisburg Heat fall in regulation, 10-5. They fall to Monterrey. We're going to recap things here in just a moment for you on the Heat Soccer Network. A recap of the day's scoring. Here comes first goal for Gonzalez. Second goal to Eric Flores at 1:08. 8 seconds between those two goals. Now Ricardinho made it 2-1. And Ben Pardew tied it at 2 here in the first. A beautiful goal coming up here by Santillan. As, oh man, what an individual effort that was to kick that right in the corner. Made it 3-2. And then 4-2 on the goal by Carlos Farias. And then an own goal. I didn't see who touched it last, so we don't have credit for that one. And then the goal by Eric Flores, his second there. And Ricardinho scores his second. And it went off of a Monterrey player into the net. Then Elmo Neto would make it, or Baez made it 7-3 there with this shot past Hugo in the third. And then Neto brought the Heat to within 3, making it 7-4. Santillan tipped Flores' shot in, made it 8-4. And Basso made it 8-5. Then Edgar Flores made it 9-5. And Carlos Farias, his second there, made it 10-5. And that's where we end things. Next home game, Friday, December 15th at 7:35 p.m. against the Syracuse Silver Knights, and then Saturday, December 16th against the Baltimore Blast. Get tickets, HarrisburgHeat.com, or call 540-4328. That'll do it for me. Max Stevens in for John Wilsbach tonight on the broadcast. It was a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining us. Once again, your final, Harrisburg Heat fall to the Monterrey Flash 10-5 at home. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for listening.